I'm Eliza, I'm 16 years old and I'm an instructor for Word. I've gained heaps from my time at Word, like I've gained a lot of solid relationships with friends and peers in Word, but also instructors as like older role models.
One of the really cool things that Word's done as an organisation to try and encourage young women to take up leadership roles is making sure that all our girls-only programs are taught by female instructors and female assistant instructors, because it means that they're great role models for those young girls and they can relate to them and understand what it's like to be a woman in mountain biking, and they can really encourage them to step up and take those positions.
You lose a lot of girls from sports when they get like to 13 and 14, and it's often because you get deterred from something if you're like not as good as you want to be. But I feel like with Word and with the other girls coaching, it's less like you have to be the best, but it's more like it's genuinely fun to do with other people as well. If I didn't have Word, I don't think I'd be as active as I am now, because it's something that's like a routine and you like continuously do it. And you build fitness, and it's really fun to do.
I think what makes Word work as a program for young women is that we make it a priority and that we understand that equal opportunity doesn't always create equal representation. If you don't see people in those positions of leadership, you struggle to understand how you could belong in that environment. And sometimes you can feel a little bit unwelcome because the systems there aren't there to support young women always.
My advice to sports providers about making organisations specifically for women and young girls is, most importantly, the atmosphere surrounding it. I feel like people can be real deterred by a cliquey sort of environment. So if it's always a very open and inclusive environment, people are going to really benefit from that. And I know Word for me has always been really inclusive.
I think that you can't truly understand what it's like to be a young woman in sport unless you are one. So including those girls in those decision makings and the design of those programs is so important. And the idea that you can't be making decisions for young women without young women.
It's really cool that we have this like unity in the group, and I think that's really important for women, because it's like, I feel like society always pushes women against each other, and to have an environment where we can all be friends and all have a shared interest, it's really great.